Welcome to the 5 Reasons Gambling Show.
Secure the value, secure the value, secure the value.
Welcome to the 5 Reasons Gambling Show with Big Picks Energy. I'm Caesar. This is Raf. We form Big Picks Energy. NBA is done. NHL is done. All we have is baseball the rest of the summer. So we're going to carry you here. The 5 Reasons Gambling Show with Big Picks Energy. We're going to make sure you have a good sports summer by doing what? Making money. Right?
Yep. So we're in the thick of it now.
We're in the thick of it, bro. I mean, how do you feel about this stretch?
This D-Gen season, bro. Okay? You know, this is where we stick it out with baseball. You know, we find the props we like. I like pitcher props, right? We ride it out till football season starts.
Exactly. And then we'll have some futures for you going on later on this month. So this is what we're going to do today. One bet each, Ralph. Tell me your favorite bet on the board. I'll tell you mine. Then we're going to move on to Price Picks because Price Picks has some promos going, some hot dogs. By the way, speaking of Price Picks, use code 5 to sign up. Here's what happened yesterday in case you missed it. I tweeted out a WNBA play with the Caitlin Clark promo on Price Picks, a 3-prop play that hit. $5 turned to $35. So if you use code 5 to sign up and turn 5 to 50, you just turned 5 to 85. Anybody that I give $5 to when I tell them if you give me the 5, I'll give you 85, they will be like, hell yes. Right?
100%.
So make sure you don't miss out next time. Use code 5. Sign up for Price Picks. Sign up while we do this part so you're ready to tell the props that we give you. Let's start with our best bets on the board right now. Ralph, what you got for me?
I got you. Max Fried over 17.5 total outs. Okay? He's last 10, he's 80%. Last 5, he's also 80%. I love those odds. We're getting him at a good value, which is one of the main things that we look for, right? MGM and Caesar have him at a lower payout. We're getting a minus 200 here on Hard Rock. So I'm gonna take those, implied propositions, and I'm gonna throw Max Fried on there today, right?
Yeah, and he's gone over in his last 4 games. And take a look here. The Reds, bottom of the MLB when it comes to batting versus left-handed pitcher. So it's a good prop to have because it implies that Max Fried is going to have a good game. I'm going to stay in that same game, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Brady Singer, and I'm going to go to earn runs. Now, check this out. Under 3.5, if I go to under 3.5, Brady Singer, that is a play that's highly valued on the Hard Rock bet. It's minus 125. And if you look at the screen here, Pinnacle, which is one of the sharpest books with no vig, minus 150. That is what we call value. You have one of the best books telling you minus 150 probability that he's going to hit the under, and we're getting it at minus 125. And if you just want to look at the trends, look at this. He's not allowed more than 3 runs in 7 straight games.
Yeah.
That looks like a winner to me, right?
I love it. You know what I love about this play even more? I love those Hard Rock boosts. Hard Rock has some of the best boosts in the game, right? When you throw this play under a same game parlay, because these players are in the same game, boom, that's going to lock in that boost for you, that 30% boost. We've been making some major payouts with this, right? And on top of that, we also have Max Fried, right? No, Max Fried under 2.5 earned runs that you can add to that also and just boost that payout even more, right? So I love it. Same game parlays is my bread and butter. That's my main play of the day every day. Everything else is bankroll. And I love those odds for this.
So just to give the watchers, the viewers, an insight into how we make bets, because we're talking about value and all this. So there's two main things we look for. Number one is value, right? And the value means that you get the best payout. If you're watching this, you're probably in Florida. We're in Florida, so we use the Hard Rock, and we compare the lines in the Hard Rock with the lines of other books, especially overseas books with no vig, like Pinnacle, which is known to be one of the sharpest books. So if the sharp books are telling you they all agree that a certain play is going to go under, and you're getting it for a better payout on the Hard Rock, that's securing the value. That's a no-brainer. Now, 100%. We as Big Picks Energy Our experts are curating those plays. We give them to you. Make sure you visit bigpixenergy.com or wap.com/slash bigpixenergy. But I'm just giving you an insight in case you guys want to bet like the pros, like we do. That's how we found it. Then also we look at trends, which means last 5, last 10, head to head. Combine all of that, make a little nice formula, and we stay profitable. Now let's move on to Price Picks. So right now, Price Picks has hot dog glizzy promos. Okay, there's 3 on the board that I'm seeing right now. Zach Wheeler over 5 strikeouts, Aaron Judge over 0.5 total bases, or Otani over 1.5 hit runs RBIs. We're gonna give you each a play to pair, or you can play both with your favorite glizzy play. Ralph, what do you have for Price Picks for me?
Yeah, I got Michael Wacha over 17.5 outs. Okay. The thing I like about this play the most is his head-to-head. He's 100%, right? So on top of the fact that we're already getting favorable odds versus the other books, he does well against this team, and that's something that I weigh really heavily. Okay. Sometimes I've seen plays that are 100%, 80% in the last 10, last 5, but there's 0% in the head-to-head, and there's a reason for that. Some teams just have pitchers they like to pick on. Not here. Okay, we got 100% on this one, so I like that. I like the odds on this one.
Michael Wacha over. You said over or under?
Over 17.5.
So 6 innings.
Yep.
Ooh. My play is George Kirby under 5.5. But other than that, the man doesn't get to 6 Ks. Under 5.5. This number is crazy. I don't understand why it's so high, but it hasn't been bumped on Price Picks. Under 5.5 Ks. Look at the last 10. Look at the last 5, dude. It's like that 14 looks like an aberration. Okay?
Yep.
And head to head, one of the ones you love, he only had 4. So how is he gonna get 6? I'm smashing this line. Now, which glizzy do you like better? Do you like Aaron Judge, Zach Wheeler, Otani? Which are you gonna pair it with?
I'm gonna take Zach Wheeler, right? I'm a pitcher guy. I love my pitcher promos. To me, they're a little bit more consistent, right? And I actually think that these Otani and Judge promos, they tend to be a little bit of a trap. Let me tell you why. Guys like Otani and Judge, when they get a hit, they're usually knocking it out of the park. It's a big hit, right? So that 0.5 isn't really much of a change on their normal value. So I'll take the discount on the pitcher and secure the value that way.
I love it. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to play both of our props with Zach Wheeler. I'm going to tweet it out. You choose. You can play it as a 3-man weave, or you can play just one, the one you like the most based on the numbers we just gave you. Either way, remember, sign up using code 5 for Price Picks. My final words is we've been hitting like crazy. Make sure you visit wap.com/bigpixenergy. Do the trial. You're going to see for yourself. If you like where we get our stats, it's called outlier.bet. You can sign up, outlier.bet/bigpixenergy, and you can look for the info, but we also look it for you. We're going to be doing this show all throughout the summer, help carry you. I don't know if the Marlins are good or not. I'm just gambling. Baseball, WNBA, you name it. Any last words, Ralph?
No, look, now is more important than ever, right? When we get on these streams, it's usually in the afternoon or in the evening, right? Closer to the night. A lot of these games have already been going. For example, there was a Paul Skeens hot dog today earlier, right? We got you on wap.com if you're already on there. So we're going to be giving you plays throughout the day. During baseball season, that's even more important because some of these games start early, right? Let's start sweating at work, right? So you be on there, get all our plays, and then at night you're going to get a little recap and some more plays for us, right?
All right, the games are about to start. Make sure you tell the plays. Make sure you enjoy the draft. Use code 5 on Price Picks, and stay tuned with 5 on the.
Thanks for watching the 5 Reasons Gambling Show with Big Picks Energy.
Secure the value. Secure the value. Secure the value. Secure the value.